Football League. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt, now in year number 6.
Come on. His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game. You just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now a handoff up the middle. Tally. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Well, look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Tally. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
2nd and 3. Looking left sideline is complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So here come the Vikings as they get set for their first drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
Give him 32 on the play.
32. First down, Minnesota.
Harris running straight ahead. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
First down. First and 10.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Off play action. Clayton. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
From the gun on 3rd down. Clayton. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Minnesota.
They hand this off to Harris. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. 2nd and 2. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Oronde Gadsden with career touchdown number 70. And the Vikings respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's polished off by a Viking score. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Set up. Bronco 80. Ready?
Operating from the gun, Samuels. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring it down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This is taken at the 18. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Off the play fake. Clayton. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Vikings at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Now a handoff up the middle. Stanford. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
2nd and 11. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Clayton. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. 14-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
In motion, the tight end. Second and 15. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
68.
From the gun on third down, Samuels. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Minnesota. Now their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's gotten them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap, allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
A big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here they're trying to make it 3 in a row. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. Back to throw now on first down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Here's 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Clayton. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The Vikings send out their punter. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides. And sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the gun on 3rd down, Samuels. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on to kick it away. Fielded just inside the 20. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Off play action. Clayton. He's got his man on the crossing route. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. Clayton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd and 5. Looking middle, and that's complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
The final shot before break. Clayton. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Oh, good move. Running room at the 50. Look out. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
To try here for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So he took that one at the 6, returned it all the way to the end zone. An electric return it was, 94 yards to the house. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Samuels. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5. Operating from the gun. Samuels. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Tally. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come on, come on.
Looking to throw. Samuels. The kicker here is complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
4-yard line.
Stephanie! Stephanie Lions!
Back to throw. Samuels. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Ready, ready! Cowboy 80! Ready.
Off the play fake. Samuels. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Looking to throw. Clayton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Clayton. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Clayton. And he slings one that's incomplete. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a handoff up the middle. Stanford. And they'll get him down right around the 16. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the gun on 3rd down. Clayton. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. On 4th down, Clayton. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Looking to put a drive together.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing to start the drive. Samuels. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Samuels. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd
Ready?
and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, go.
Back to throw. Samuels. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up fourth. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. That's taken on the 25. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Off play action. Clayton. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
First down.
Operating from the gun. Clayton. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And once again, not much running room, if any at all.
No gain on the play. It's third and 10.
From the gun on third down, Clayton. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling with this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Come on, come on. Set. Bronco 80.
Looking to throw. Samuels. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And they'll go on the ground. And nowhere to run at the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
45-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Second and 9 now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
brings up third down.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Hey, check that.
That is caught. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
First and 10 at the 33.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Second down, 8 yards to go.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Up the middle they go. Tally. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Here comes second down.
Back.
Operating from the gun, Samuels. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. It's their quarterback. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Buccaneers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. A good-looking return set up here. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. So here are the Vikings to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Back to throw. Clayton. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Stanford. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Viking first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. Up the middle they go. Stanford. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Looking to throw. Clayton. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
35. Buccaneers 21.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Oh, he bowls over him. And able to get this out to the 25. So now the Bucs down by 2 touchdowns. 1:14 to go.
Here we go.
How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Bucs have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Ryland up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job.
Illegal touching. Offense.
A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Clayton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. One final shot. They'll look to throw. This ball intercepted. And the Vikings are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere.